Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about feature of Indian Constitution. So basically Indian Constitution is federal and it is a unitary biased system. Like it is federal system, but it has some biasness from the unitary system. So based on the division of the powers between the center and the state, the political system have been classified as unitary or federal. So let's talk about what is unitary and what is federal. So if we talk about unitary, the concentration of the powers lies in the central government only, whereas federal system includes the dual governments. Like it has a division of power between the central and the state. That could be provincial also. So talking about unitary feature, it has a delegation of powers. Okay, whereas the federal system, it has this decentralization of powers. Like for example, if we talk about unitary, the UK government, China government, France, these are the examples of unitary government. Whereas USA, Canada has a strong central government. Okay, South America, Switzerland, Australia, these have a federal system of government. So now talking about India, the drafting committee of India mentioned that India is a federal system of government. Why? Because I'll talk about it later. Before that, we need to know that Professor K.C. Weir, he told that India is a quasi-federal. Okay. So essential conditions for the true federation that drafting committee recognized because see, it has a written constitution. Then the supremacy lies within the constitution, and the constitution is rigid. Like for example, if we want to do any kind of amendments, that is 368 article, it will have to take a special majority, which is really difficult. And if we talk about the impeachment of president, then again the impeachment process is it is a difficult process. So we will say that it is a rigid kind of constitution. So now coming to the division of powers. So there is a center, then there is a state. So we have 28 states and 8 UTs. So the central government has divided the powers within these states and union territories. So this is the division of power. Now talking about bicameral legislature. So we have in center we have a Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So this is a bicameral legislature style, and we also have a independent judiciary system, that is the Supreme Court. So we all these features belong to a federal system of government. So that is the reason why drafting committee told that our Indian Constitution is a true federation, like it is a federal system. Whereas if we talk about Professor Weir, K.C. Weir, he told that India had a quasi-federal, like it is a unique type of federation. Now, India fulfills all the conditions of a true federation, as I told. So it will have a written constitution, it will have a supremacy of the constitution, and so on. So these are the features of federal system. So why then some other features like India has some distinctive features also. So it has a written constitution that provides for a single citizenship, whereas federal system has a dual citizenship. Okay, so there is a single constitution for the whole country. And Article 3, remember that it authorizes Parliament to alter the area and boundary of a state. Okay, in other words, I would say that states are in the mercy of the union government. So states could be the boundary of a state, or alteration, like we can bifurcate a state into two, like for example, if we talk about Andhra Pradesh, we had Telangana. Okay, likewise. So during the proclamation of national emergency, the division of powers are suspended, and the constitution acts as a unitary constitution. Got it? Like if we talk about Operation Sindoor or some emergency which Indira Gandhi used to did in that era. So these things actually says that it is a unitary constitution. So with the analysis which I mentioned, there are 3 lists that are provided under 7th schedule. So 7th schedule shows that more number of subjects or more number of important subjects are in the union list. Okay, so that means the important lists are in union list, whereas in state list we have a number of lesser quantity of subjects. Then if we talk about the concurrent list, again, if the union and the states make a law regarding the concurrent list, then only the on the same subject, then only the law which is passed by the union will be furnished instead of the state's law. So again, the residuary power which lies with the unitary union government. So what is residuary power? So residuary power is nothing but the subjects which are not mentioned in the 3 lists. So we have union list, concurrent list, then state list. Other than that, if we have some other important subjects, then it is lies under residuary power. For example, the IT, because at the time of making of constitution, there was no flow of internet, right? So those things, the IT sector, all of these artificial intelligence sector, that lies under the residuary power. Okay, so the subjects, so these are some of the reasons why India is a quasi-federal, not a complete federal. So like if we talk about USA and Australia, the residuary power lies with the state. Okay, and also remember that residuary, this word is not explicitly mentioned in our constitution. So the government, who is the executive head of the state, it is appointed by the union government and is not responsible to the people of the state or government of the state. So India's quasi-federal system, with its strong unitary biasness, it reflects a unique kind of constitutional design. Okay, that balances the regional autonomy with a powerful central government inspired by the Canadian model, which prioritizes a strong central authority. So see you in the next lecture, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.